Previous monthly events in Red Dead Online have given us amazing opportunities to grind money, like the 2 times that we had Trader as double money sales, and in 2 separate months, and then Moonshine sales were also paying double money before too in December, and for the entirety of the month of March, the Bounty Hunter role had triple money payouts for legendary and infamous bounties. Now, the monthly event bonuses for April, however, were seen as the weakest by many of us, but now with the knowledge of the May event bonuses, many players feel that this month actually takes the trophy for the worst monthly bonuses. But we will nonetheless be breaking down all the best ways to capitalize on these money bonuses so you can make tons of extra golden money by playing the game this month. If you are smart with running some of these missions, and you selectively pick and choose where to focus your efforts while you play, you actually can still make some pretty big money this month. So with that said, let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping into our first set of bonuses here, we have multiple bonuses for horse races. We have triple gold on open races, quadruple money on standard horse races, and 5 times XP for target races. Now, this supposedly is only active for this week, and there's a few reasons here why these bonuses are basically almost pointless, but this is the good one here, the triple gold on open races. If you play a 15-minute match, because there's AFK players usually in the race playlists, you're usually making 36 gold nuggets for the 15 minutes. But now with the triple gold, it's 1.08 gold bars per 15 minutes, which means you'll be making several gold bars per hour if you're in a horse race and this playlist has a bunch of AFK players. But the problem is, you don't just have open races in the playlist, you also have the standard horse races where you are getting the quadruple money but no triple gold, and then you have target races where you have no gold or money bonus but you have the quintuple or 5 times XP. Overall though, the horse races are severely stupid because if you do find a group of active players, you're going to finish each race in 2 or 3 minutes and you're going to get paid squat for it, versus dealing with a bunch of AFK players spinning around in circles and you can actually make some golden money. But Rockstar has actually taken actions to patch that, so I'm not even sure if that's even possible anymore. So either way, it sounds like a lot, but these bonuses are actually kind of pointless. But moving on to the 2 that actually make a difference here. Double money on the blood money contracts. Now, not all blood money contracts are double money, unfortunately. Some of my favorites are excluded. However, the 3 that have the bonus applied are the railroad contract, the Jeb Phelps contract, and the blue water contract. The strategy here is, again, 12 minutes because of the optimal 32 gold nugget payout, allowing you to get 4 of these missions done per hour, leaving you around 10 minutes to spare, where you can still get a quick Eda Doyle legendary bounty completed, or you can sell your moonshine if you want. I really thought the payout was going to be pretty bogus, but it's actually not too bad here. 12 minutes on these blood money contracts will net you $116.25. Now, we're going to revisit these missions in a second when I discuss my recommended money and gold grinding loot for this event month in regards to these bonuses. Of course, feel free to spam Trader and Moonshine cells as much as you want, but I think you'll like the loop here that we're going for because it's a little bit different. Moving on to our last bonus, the double money opportunities on stranger missions. With this bonus, 12 minutes spent per stranger mission is your key here again. Not only does that ensure you get your 32 gold nuggets and XP are being accumulated at optimal levels for speed and amount, but it's also on average going to net you around $35 to $40 per stranger mission this month. Now, I did a nice mix of bushwhacks, jailbreaks, recovery missions, and destroy supplies, and my average payout for 10 12-minute stranger missions was within that range. Stranger missions also appear to have different payout structures per minute depending on the mission type itself, so some missions with a little more or a little less, and that's why I gave a range. For example, one 12-minute mission results in $34.17, while a 10-minute mission results in $30.10. For an On the Hunt mission for Hamish, I received $36.77 for 12 minutes on the mission, and on another mission, I was awarded with $35.77. Now, the same applies here if you want to aim for quicker mission completion times, then you're looking at what would be a few different payouts for 5-minute missions as well. On a wagon repossession for Josiah Trelawney, I received a payout of $13.64 for spending just over 5 minutes on the mission. But on another wagon repossession mission, except this time for Hector, I received $14.75 for 5 minutes spent. So from this, we can come to the conclusion that there are small differences in payouts coming from the fact that you're doing different missions, despite you taking the same amount of time to complete said mission, and there are also other small circumstantial payout differences even between two of the same types of missions, like on the hunt missions, bushwhacks, repossessions, stolen horses, etc. Whichever one you're doing, that's what's happening here. But thankfully, they all fall into the $35 to $40 range, which makes double money stranger missions more profitable than standard free roam bounties and even infamous bounties for the same amount of time spent, like 12 minutes for example. Not a whole lot, but there is a difference, and we proved that just now. Of course, if the normal free roam bounties or the infamous bounties got a double money bonus, then they'd be better than the double money stranger missions. But double money stranger missions versus single money or, no bonus applied bounties or infamous bounties, you're actually going to be better off with the stranger missions. So with that info in mind, players who are sick of grinding the bounties, they should definitely try out blood money missions, for example, because that's going to be worth it. For players who don't have the bounty hunter role or roles in general, stranger missions and blood money missions are really your only options anyway, and it's one of the most consistent and reliable ways to earn money and gold when you get started in Red Dead Online, and the numbers don't lie here. So how am I personally going to grind gold and money during this event? Well, if you commit to 4 double cash blood money contracts per hour with a 10-minute legendary bounty run for ADIOS mixed in, you're looking at $633 in just over 1 hour's playtime. You get $116.25 times 4 for the contracts you're completing, plus $168 earned if you complete an ADIOS legendary bounty mission in 10 minutes. Keep in mind, you do have to take into account loading screens of the 4 blood money contracts when you start and end them, as well as starting and ending the legendary bounty and the minimal travel time that these missions require for you to get to the location to actually start the bounty or start the missions in general. So it doesn't exactly work out to a flat $633 per hour at a flat rate. It's more like an hour and 5 to 10 minutes depending on how quick you are, but it is actually a pretty fair pay for the work you're doing here, and it's a fun little loop to try out. The other strategy is you could try producing moonshine too, but you're going to need to rely on stranger missions at that point, as I'm pretty sure doing blood money contracts actually halts your trader and moonshiner businesses, unlike the infamous bounties for the bounty hunter role, which is why those were so good during that event. But you can also do that because moonshine, you'd be getting edged out a little bit more by money in terms of doing the ADIOS legendary bounty versus selling moonshine, but it's also a very viable strategy here. And then trader in the long run is just going to keep you on the game longer to make more money when you sell every 4.5 to 5 hours. But with all that said though, hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.